We didn't know it yet, but the next 7 days...
Alright, it's gonna get dark in a couple hours. If we don't have a camp, we're screwed, okay?
You don't have any idea where you're going.
We're just looking for flat ground to set up camp.
Good enough is what I would use.
Good enough for camp. We spent around 4 hours.
This is very hard to traverse.
Getting all of it back up to our base camp. All right. Oh, God.
Why is my head so big, bro?
This part of the cave is 2.5 kilometers deep, and we're basically camping at the entrance. Tomorrow, we have a lot of exploring.
Actually good.
I say we connect these tarps so we stay dry while we're sleeping.
That's literally genius.
I'm not just a YouTuber, okay?
My hammock gets out right here. Are we serious right now? This is where I just got out of bed.
Ew. Lesson number 1, don't rent your sleeping bags.
Why did we rent sleeping bags? Why did we not just buy sleeping bags? We're zip tying the tarps together to create one mega tarp. Don't mind me, just...
Oh, okay.
And even though they should have been on their way back, Carl and Mac insisted on seeing how deep they could go.
Bro, this just looks so crazy.
You think you can make it through the river?
Cave!
Cave!
Cave! Cave! Cave! Yeah!
Let's see how deep in the cave we can make it. Now, keep in mind, we are still just at the beginning of this massive cave, and our goal is to make it all the way through it without dying, of course.
No!
In hindsight, we probably didn't use that the most effectively.
Lead the way.
And so we continued on.
Feel free, there's a really good handle up the top
Right
there.
here.
And then you can sort of swing a foot around onto this one.
Like this?
Yeah, yep, perfect.
Joel, the best caving guide ever. No one's died yet.
All right, guys, this is where things get interesting.
What? What is this? What's up ahead? Hey, boys, we're now 10% done! Which means we've only scratched the surface of this expedition, and we still have over 2 kilometers remaining to reach the end.
As you can see, it rains in this cave 24/7. So I'm making a chill spot for us to hang out in and not get wet. I wonder what it would look like if I wasn't here to build all this. Pretty sure they'd just be sleeping in a pile on a...
And after a third miserable night in the cave, the next morning we only had one thing in mind.
A hot shower would literally save my life right now.
Oh, showering would be awesome.
I haven't showered in 4 days.
As you can imagine, showering inside a cave isn't easy. We had to hike all the way back to where we rappelled in to safely reach the riverbed.
What's going on? Oh my God! Oh, I feel my brain. I've never felt my brain like this.
My forehead is frostbite.
Let's use the drone to dry our heads off.
Come here, drone.
A little further. Stop, stop.
It's actually working.
Yeah, it is working.
Who needs a hair dryer when you have a drone?
And after this water's cold.
Just like the other day, bro.
Nice, bro. Easy.
And to ensure our best chance of survival, in addition to Joel, we brought another survival expert with us.
This is where we had to stop on day 3. How we doing? We're making much good of time.
Behind us, it's pitch black. Where do we go?
This area gets narrow, the current's strong, so we're going to use the walls and kind of climb our way along.
Yep, through we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, jump for that first rock. There's a couple of good rocks around the corner as well you can get a hand onto.
It's so dark down here.
There's no bottom right now. My feet aren't touching the ground right now.
Because we couldn't reach the ground, this meant that if we let go now, we could get swept away by the strong current.
Okay, so death is on the table?
This is just not what I thought I was signing up for.
Well done. Yeah, perfect.
So now, come on, quick.
Yeah, correct.
Caving, it's a lot harder than I thought.
You can tell how strong this river is because it created this entire cave.
And fun fact, we're not as strong as a cave.
I'm barely as strong as a human.
Well, fortunately for us, rather than Carl leading this expedition, we've got the literal Avenger, Joel. And just to prove how much of an expert he is, this man literally flexed on us by jumping off a cliff. Oh my God. No, we gotta keep going or we won't hit the end.
Oh my God.
Can we go downstream? Why are we always fighting the current?
I might just start drifting away. I might just give it up.
There are sharp rocks underneath the water. You cannot see them, so watch your step.
Oh my God.
It's getting deep again.
MrBeast lab swarms. I'll be honest, guys. As you can see, because of what I've been going through for the past 5 hours, I'm clearly in no shape to tell you about this right now. And so a month after we filmed this, I built an entire cave set, threw on my Future Jimmy name tag, and then said, hey, Future Jimmy here, and I'm gonna tell you about my brain.
It's almost day 6. They're not back, and I'm exhausted. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep, though. I'm just worried with them being gone so long.
The trip back is way easier because we're just floating with the current. Now, because you guys have already seen the trip, we're going to expedite the way back. But seriously, this whole journey took so long, we crossed into day 6 before reaching camp. I spent 7 days in solitary confinement, 7 days buried alive, 7 days on a raft, and I'm gonna be honest, I think this is harder than all of those. You're constantly soggy and cold. I just keep hitting my body on these hard rocks and it hurts. 90% of the time, this cave is miserable. But between me and you... Carl, can you see me?
That's the world's brightest flashlight.
There are moments of fun in this cave. From conquering rapids 300 feet underground. From me and the boys laughing in our hammocks. All the misery is worth it. Because when you're in good company,
Let's make whale noises.
this wet, cold, rocky, miserable cave can easily transform into the most beautiful trip of our lives.
We cannot leave until everything is picked up. And when I say everything, I mean everything.
Let's get out of here. And after our journey back to the mouth of the cave,
Oh, it looks so good up there.
we had one more surprise for Joel.
And before we head out, Joel,
As a show of gratitude, we got you 50,000 New Zealand dollars. So it's 10 grand for every human you didn't let die.
Oh gosh, thanks so much, Jim.
We love you, Joel.
And now that we got that out the way, let's leave. Woo! After 7 long days, we're finally leaving.